Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode of Let's Learn Japanese. こんにちは。ようこそよろしくお願いします。はい、では今日形容詞足すさ、それとも形容詞足すみ adjective plus sa and adjective plus mi. What's the difference? Because they are very similar, but not exactly the same. Easily confused. And this was something that we ran into in the previous episode I just made about, which was the Let's Read Japanese, where we ran into the adjective kurushi, which was turned into kurushisa. So it's an adjective turned into a noun, like this. So you have kurushi, and kurushi means painful or distressing or anything like that, referring to pain. Could be physical, but in a lot of cases kurushi is psychological or emotional pain. So in this case, what they did in the book was they took kurushi and put kurushi sa, changed the i to sa, and now what this does is it changes it from an adjective here to a noun. Now some of you may know about the fact that, well, wait a minute, you can take kurushi, an adjective like kurushi, and also put kurushimi. You can change the ending to mi instead of sa, and that's also a noun. What's going on? What's the difference? And it's easy to confuse these two because they are very similar, but basically, in general, kurushi sa, adjective plus sa, refers to an amount, the extent to which something is, in this case, painful or distressing, causing anguish. And so I had to go and look this up because I had a general idea and I knew how to use it correctly, but explaining it is another matter. And I found these really great examples with itami or itai, pain. So that's more physical side, but same concept. So you have itami and itasa. So in the case where you would hear adjective with sa, we've got 私たちの心の痛さがわかりますか？私たち our 心 heart 痛さ pain がわかりますか? Do you understand just how much pain we have in our hearts about this? Just how much pain this causes us in our hearts? Do you understand the extent to which we are in pain emotionally? Versus 私たちの心の痛みがわかりますか? Do you understand that there is pain in our hearts about this? Do you understand that this causes us pain? They didn't say how much. They didn't mention anything to do with how much we are in pain. Just that there is pain in our hearts. Do you understand that? So, when you have sa on the end of an adjective, you're talking about the extent to which something is painful, interesting, whatever. Could be any adjective that you put sa on the end of. E adjectives. Not adjectives, you don't do this because not adjectives are already behave like nouns, and they can already be used the same way that nouns are used. Like genki, genki na hito, a healthy person, but you can also say genki o dasu, like bring your energy, bring your health, enthusiasm out, right? So not adjectives can already be used like nouns, you don't need to do anything, but e adjectives, if you want to use them like nouns, you have to use one of these endings. Another great example of the sa ending, takasa. And so this one, when you're talking about the height of something, takai, meaning high or tall, or expensive in some cases, you put sa on the end, and now you're talking about something, the height of something. And the example that I use for this one is when I was in Japan talking about doing a certain technique, I would say when you move your hand across, keep your hand at the same height. Takasa wa kawaranai. The height doesn't change. Don't let it come up. Go straight across. 高さは変わらない。So that's sa. And then ni is the general concept. So in this case, kurushimi. Kurushi, painful, causing anguish. Kurushimi, pain, anguish, distress, that kind of thing. The general concept of that particular adjective as now a noun. And so like in the example here, 私たちの心の痛みがわかりますか? Do you understand that our hearts are pained by this, in brackets? So that is the lesson for today. You can put ni on the end of an adjective, and it turns it into the general concept of that noun, or of that adjective. And you can also put sa on the end of an adjective, turning it into a noun, but now you are referring to the extent to which something embodies that particular adjective. Thanks for watching once again. Of course, if you have questions, comments, whatever, throw them at me, and I'll try to get to them. And as always, thanks for watching. 見てくれてありがとうございます。今度もよろしくお願いします。では、Cheers.